A week ago, the youth took to the street to protest against the brutality of the police force in Nigeria. The Federal Special Anti-Robbery Squad, aka SARS, were accused of treating youth citizens of Nigeria in an inhumane manner. The sudden stereotype profiling of young people and automatic jail time with extortion was becoming too much. The EndSARS hashtag was used for this movement. A series of deaths were recorded during the protests, property vandalization by hired thugs, intimidation from the police force were also recorded. Amidst this, the Christian community didn't just sit back and fold their hands. We saw prominent gospel celebrities come out to support the movement. We saw chain prayer sections being held at different locations. We saw praise and worship sessions take place too. And in a few days' time, other parts of the country will embark on a prayer walk for the nation. Gospel artists like Kirk Franklin and Jonathan McReynolds took to their Twitter page to send in support for Nigeria.
You know, say, when policemen they angry, when they never pay our money, he's an angry man. He's a relax. But when he goes, say, my salary is down, my insurance is down, my children go to better school. Even if they shoot me for line of action, my family no go suffer. He no go harass people now. I will not be so. So facts must end. Police must reform. Nigeria must change. If you are with me, say yeah!
Don't forget to subscribe to the post notifications so you stay updated whenever we drop a video. Also like and share this video with family and friends.
Gospel artists too like Samuel Poso, Tim Godfrey, Frank Edwards, Nathaniel Bassey, Victoria Renzi, and many more were not left out in this movement. They actually went out and walked on the street with the protesters. The official handle of the wife of the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God posted a video of a young lady who was wrongly accused and locked up for 3 years by the same police force.
Mom sent me on an errand. She sells provision. She has a provision store, so she sent me on an errand to help her get things she sells in the shop. Outside the compound, there was a van there. There were other people in the van. They just pushed us inside without answering us. We were asking questions, why, what's happening. Nobody was talking to us. Then my parents were looking for me, came to where I went, came to buy dye, and they told them what happened. Then they came to Surulere police station. As time went, they were asking for some amount of money from my parents. My parents, being the churchy type, didn't want to pay, said they are very sure I didn't know anything about it. So they are not giving any money for it. From Surulere police station, they took us to Panti State CID. Immediately we got there, they took us to a room that looked like a staff room. Asked my parents to wait outside. They just wanted to ask me some questions. Then they took me to another room inside that staff room, an open hall, and the policemen asked me to undress. I refused because I didn't know why. Then I was shocked, this electric shock. And when I woke up, I was naked in front of policemen, and they started torturing me. I was tied with my hands at the back, my hands and my leg at the back together, and I was being tortured. They just wanted me to say, yes, I did it. Of course, I didn't do anything. I was just 17 at that time, and I was not ready to say I did it. So the torture was too much. I couldn't stand anymore, and I had to agree that yes, I did it. Because that was the only way they said they were going to stop torturing me. The social action team came in because I've been in prison for 3 years and my case was dumped in a court that was not sitting. So they helped me pick it up, transfer it to a sitting court, and they were actually paying the lawyer. Because I already had a lawyer, they were paying my lawyer to hasten up the case. And that was because it was hastened, and it led to me being discharged and acquitted.
We shall not relent in prayers, neither shall we be silent, because the Bible says in Ephesians 6 verse 12, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against rulers, against the authorities, and against the powers of this world." So as Christians, we have to rise, put on our armor, and fight the good fight in faith.